It was so nice to step outside today and just have the sun during some moments and just not feel like I'm freezing with every step.
And it's going to be another mild one tomorrow too, Blake.
Oh, full spring continues tomorrow, that's for sure. But before we get into likely our warmest day of the week, we do have a round of rain on the horizon tonight into some of the morning hours of tomorrow. That's why our 13 weather ball is blinking red. Yes, we do have warmer temperatures ahead. It's not out of the question. Some reach 60 degrees tomorrow afternoon. But first things first, we do have that round of rain in sight and even the potential for a rumble of thunder. 13 weather ball brought to you by LaFontaine Ford of Grand Rapids. Numbers are sitting at least in the 40s here as we close out this 5 o'clock hour. For those south of Grand Rapids, still holding on to the lower 50s off a southeasterly wind. It's been a touch breezy throughout the daytime hours, and we'll hold on to that breeze through tonight. Numbers for most will stay well above freezing, meaning the precipitation that rolls in will just remain as rain. And once the rain clears tomorrow by mid-morning, numbers will soar once again well into the 50s as the wind slightly turns to the south and west. But here comes our incoming weather maker, low pressure back towards the central plains. This is going to sweep through the Great Lakes over the next 24 hours. You can see already some rain starting to blossom out ahead of that low pressure system. That's what's on the way later this evening. So our hour-by-hour forecast, we'll salvage a few more hours of dry time before precipitation, again mostly in the way of rain, rolls in by midnight, and this will increase in coverage throughout the rest of the nighttime hours. We'll still keep a close eye on the potential of some freezing rain north of Big Rapids. Temperatures in our far northern communities, really towards the Reed City area, could be as low as the lower 30s, supporting that freezing rain chance. But notice numbers for pretty much all of us will stay well above that 32-degree threshold, if not even in the 40s through the nighttime hours, and that just supports rain. We also have a thunder chance as the night goes on into the daybreak hours of tomorrow. This is around 7 in the morning. One final push of rainfall. Again, not out of the question. We hear a few claps of thunder tomorrow morning, but no severe weather expected. Notice how quickly this is out of here. This is by the end of tomorrow morning. We dry out, and then it's just a matter of how much sunshine we'll be able to enjoy in the afternoon. And where the sun shines tomorrow afternoon, temperatures will soar. 50s looking likely for most, and for those closer to I-94, could be closing in on the lower 60s for a few hours. The rain totals tonight into tomorrow morning, about a broad brush 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch of rain, so not a major rainmaker per se, but for this time of the year, on top of a melting snowpack, the ground's still frozen, could be some ponding on the roadways for the morning commute, and could be some localized flooding in those poor drainage spots. But any winter weather, mostly confined to northern lower Michigan into the UP. Anything in purple, a winter weather advisory. That's where more of the ice concern is tonight. And up in the UP, a fair amount of snow expected through tomorrow. As for the next few days, we'll stay warm through Thursday. Thursday still one last warm day with temperatures working their way back into the 50s. But by Friday, that's when we'll see the colder air spill back into the Great Lakes. And that does support a rain-snow mix. So most of our Thursday's dry, but late in the day Thursday, that's when we'll see a few showers, maybe another thunder chance sneak in Thursday night. And then that colder air starts to funnel in on Friday into the weekend. And we'll support a few passing snow showers, but really nothing major at this point of the forecast. We're not expecting much in the way of accumulation Friday into the weekend in terms of snow. Temperatures tonight falling into the 30s to lower 40s. Our coldest spots near US 10 does support that brief freezing rain chance later in the night, but for almost all of us, it's just your run-of-the-mill rain and maybe that rumble of thunder chance. 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. We dry out quickly tomorrow, so the bulk of our Wednesday will be dry and increasingly warm. Thursday, most of the day dry. Late, however, Thursday, we will see that chance of rain sneak back in, and that starts to fill in that cooler air mass Friday into the weekend. So Juliet and Elena, yes, winter does return in some capacity, but if you're looking for major snow or cold, there's none of that really in the forecast as well. Just kind of tapering a little bit below average by the end of the weekend.
Just full spring.
I like that.
Full spring.